Morning, everybody. Really appreciate you all that's tuning in. Just want to be able to talk to you all about the Cowboys start of the season. Last night we talked, me, Vach, Mark Holmes, and West Coast. We was talking about the players that might get the axe, the players that might get the cut before the start of the season. We talked about the possible Tyron Crawford being cut, the possibilities of Lyle Collins being cut or released or trade bait or what have you. And they also talked about Alan Hearns maybe on the final straw, what have you, as it relates to money and a whole bunch of stuff. But I'm with the belief that Alan Hearns may be here to stay because of the rapport that he has with Dak Prescott. And I'm also with the belief that Tyron Crawford is not going anywhere because of his, I guess, the captain of the team type of leadership that he has out there. That's on the field. He wears the C on his chest for a reason. And last year was his best year, believe it or not, with 5.5 sacks. So I don't think that they're going to really cut him to save money. That's not the Cowboys' way in certain factors. Could be somebody else that don't make this team that we're like, man, he should make this team. Guys, feel free to post that down below. The thing is, Cowboy Nation, I really appreciate each and every last one of you all for tuning in. This year is a make it or break it year for a lot of players and also the coach. Jerry Jones refused to sign Jason Garrett extension, meaning that, hey, he want more out of his money. He want more out of his product. He want some type of action to happen. The 8-8s and the possibilities of winning 13 games and Fowler went up with 9-7 and then winning 10 games and mama have an issue and daddy have issues and players have issues. All that stuff is out the window. Jerry Jones got Jason Garrett feet to the fire. He got old Coach Red feet to the fire. So I love it when somebody back is against the wall because that shows and prove who they really are. It shows and prove what type of substance they made out of. Remember, iron sharpened iron, steel sharpened steel. The greatest thing that can ever happen to anyone is when your back is against the wall, right? So we're going to talk about that. I'm not going to keep you guys long. Jason Garrett, feet to the fire. Also, the other leader to this team, the quarterback, is always the leader of anybody's team. His feet is to the fire. It's a prove it type of situation. He said he's not worried about the money, and you guys already know I'm pro Dak. I'm team Dak Prescott. Hey, you can go ahead and tattoo Dak on my back, all this type of stuff, right? I got Dak Prescott's back, right? I ain't gonna put no damn tattoo on me. You guys know what I'm talking about. Dak Prescott going into his fourth year. Most of the excuses or most of the situation that we talked about or most of the things that we talk about developing, not having this guy or not having that guy, he can push those out the window now, right? It's 4 years. Now, normally a quarterback starts to shine within his fourth year. You'll know for sure who you got within your fifth year. But normally, a quarterback shines within his fourth year. You start seeing trendings in his third year. Now, there are some quarterbacks out there like the Deshaun Watsons of the world and Pat Mahomes that everybody looking at and saying, oh, wow. Hey, them guys are amazing, And Carson Wentz for an extent on his little drive or what have you, his MVP run. We can talk about those things. Everybody have flash moments, right? But it's about the level of consistency that you match together and you put together in order to win in the National Football League. So what I'm saying, Cowboy Nation, is this right here. Dak Prescott, he got weapons. He got and I ain't talking about good, he got a great running back. He got a great receiver out there, Amari Cooper, who's pretty much entering in the world of being top 5 or top 3 receiver in the NFL. If not damn near almost top 2 or 1. And that's a story of a different day. But Amari Cooper's of the world is that type of guy. And then on top of that, you have the Randall Cobbs. So those two guys are seasonal as it relates to running routes or playing football. Gallup is on the upward trend, and we got to be careful of sophomore slumps or what have you. But I think that Gallup is the type of guy, when I met him again, he's stronger, bigger, and he looks like he's faster, he's focused. So I'm thinking that, hey, that X position belongs to Michael Gallup. He's going to be better. I think this could be like a real year where you look at Michael Gallup like you look at Michael Thomas for the Saints. I said it. I said it. Crucify me later, right? So we're looking at those things, right? It's a make it or break it year for those guys. And then we got to throw in Ezekiel Elliott. Most running backs, the average running back career is 3 years. Ezekiel Elliott is phenomenal. We'll knock on some wood. He's been injury free, and he's built right for the position. He have no off-field issues. Let me find some more wood. No off-field issues. You guys knock on some wood, too. Shout out to you, Snicker. Shout out to you, Deshaun. I'm back from Jackson. Appreciate you, man, for tuning in to the nation. Y'all knock on some wood, and we get things going. The reason why the Dallas Cowboys need to start off fast, and by the time the season starts, I have this schedule memorized. We first play the Giants. Divisional game. The Giants got on their calendar that they must beat the Dallas Cowboys. I guarantee you that. To wipe the taste out of their mouths from last year. You know, there was the last game of the year. They played us. We went neck to neck pretty much, and we ripped their heart out of their chests with the Cole Beasley miracle catch. Inbound, out of bound, and after review, touchdown. So those are the things that they got on their calendar. If I'm a head coach of the Giants, I got on the calendar, beat the hell out of the Cowboys, show them no mercy. That's what I have on my board. Sack Dak Prescott. Make sure you fold up Ezekiel Elliott like a wallet. They are going to be the guys that's going to say, we might not win no other game, but we got dog it. We gonna win this first one. So it's gonna be a crunk game. It's gonna be a high intensity game. It's gonna be a high intense game. It's gonna be a game that they're saying that they did everything right. They invested in the front four. They got a good backup quarterback for themselves. They put I think they invested in another offensive lineman for Saquon Barkley. They're looking at it whereas they got a guy that I guess when he played for Detroit and he played for the Seattle Seahawks, he played the Dallas Cowboys pretty well. Let's say that. Golden Tate. Shepherds of the world and the Ingram kid, I don't know for sure what they're going to do. But Ingram started growing down the line. So we're going to have our hands full week one. It's not going to be a walk in the park. Now, on the opposite side, on our side of the ball, the reason why we need to win, for momentum. We need momentum. The first half of our schedule is not a cakewalk, but it's a walk that we must take, and it's a walk that we must win. Divisional games are always hard to come by. And regardless of how we look at it, we shouldn't be sipping the Kool-Aid saying, okay, this is a W, and that's a W. Because after we beat the Giants, and after we dominate again and show you guys and show everybody the world that we are beyond ranked 19th or beyond ranked 16th, but I want us to stay hidden. I really do. We got to play those Redskins. And they have the same type of philosophy. Beat Dallas. Shut Dallas Cowboys fans up. Shut up, Law Nation. Hush his mouth. Let's shut down Ezekiel Elliott. We've been building. We've been making plans to stop the run and force Dak Prescott to kill us on the outside. Stop the run, force Dak Prescott to kill us on the outside. Let's go get Landon Collins. Let's go get a Montez Sweat. Sweat. Let's go find some guys that we can fill into the inside. And let's go get a Reuben Foster who can go sideline to sideline to shut off those and shoot those A and B gaps. Let's get this guy. Let's get this guy that can control the game a little bit, right? Because we think that we got Dallas Cowboys calling card, right? That's what the Redskins saying, probably. We are the better team. We started off, da, 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 da. We going to the Super Bowl this year. We going to playoff. If this didn't happen, and if was a fifth, we all be drunk, right? Because I hear a lot of Redskin fans. You guys remember, you guys that's here been following the page, been following the channel. Appreciate you all. You guys remember, right? Redskins had all that energy, especially when they beat us. Oh man, we going to the Super Bowl. We going to the playoff. We the best team in the NFC East. From worst to first, baby, we going to get this thing happening. And reality set in. The reality settled in, and you, Deshaun, know. Deshaun, I'm back. I'm home from Jackson. Redskins were talking cash money. They're talking cash money to the Eagles. They were talking all type of stuff. They're talking cash money to everybody. We're going to beat this team. We're going to beat that team. We stopped the run. We're the best defense in the NFL. We got Adrian Peterson now. He's going to run right through this person. We got da-da-da-da. And then all of a sudden, towards the latter part of the year, Eagles fans, Cowboys fans, everybody was like, what happened to all that energy, Redskins? What happened to it? What happened to it? So I believe we must start off with a 2-0 start, because if not, then the latter part of the schedule, boy, it gets rough for us. We got to start off fast. And then after the Redskins team, we play the Dolphins. That's not a vacation game. That's a team with a new coach. That's a team with a new philosophy. That's a team that you can probably get hit up across the head. Now, it would be nice rolling into New Orleans 3-0. It would be nice rolling into New Orleans 3-0. But there's some circumstances that I know with the Dallas Cowboys, as always happens, right? So, but what I want this team to play is hungry. I want them to play with a vengeance type of feel. And my main goal is, I'm not going to predict who's going to get cut and who's not going to get cut, but I would say that these players may be on the edge. It's probably the Allen Hurns. He might be on the edge, and trust me, I love Allen Hurns' skill set with Dak Prescott. Tyrone Crawford might be on the edge, but I don't think they're going to cut him. And I'm from the defensive side, other defensive side. Well, you can say Lyle Collins, but I don't think that they're going to do that with Lyle. I think that they invested in with him, even though they drafted Connor McGovern. And can somebody do this too? Can somebody confirm to me whether Connor McGovern is 308 or is he 323? Because they said the boy is still growing. Let me know. Put that in the comment box, man. Please help me out. All right, so we must start off 2 divisional games undefeated. And when we heading into New Orleans, and we're ready for them, they should be still high-powered at that point. They still be getting ready to dance and all this stuff down there in New Orleans, because they should be having a favorable record too. They should be around 2-1 or maybe 3-0 as well. That should be a high marquee game. We should go down there to New Orleans and fill that place up with all the silver and blue one way or another, and we should get this thing going. All right, so Deshaun says he's 308, but there was another report saying that he's a little bit heavier. But appreciate you, man. Health is a factor. Yes, if we can come out of this thing alive, then that's what I want to see. Good morning. This is from Michael. I'm going to just read everybody's comments that I can see out here. Appreciate you, Michael. Appreciate you, Jacob. Thank you for tuning in to the nation. Who else we have here? Wido, that's a cold name. I like that. Appreciate you. Nick Blue, shout out to you, fam. Rodney Ellis. Hey, Miss Jackie, how you doing? We ready. We ready. Yes. We ready. We ready for y'all. Jacob, what's good, man? As long as the same page, we can be 5-0 depending on how we prepare. Jason Garrett has the team mentally. Yes, he does. Who is Jacob? Yeah, appreciate you. Mike VA, man, appreciate you. Thank you for tuning in to the nation, man. One game at a time, Law. I'll be in D.C. Yes. Let me know, man, what game you're going to be at so we can kick it, man. Adrian Soto, what's up, man? Yeah, PIs, yeah. Replays. Yeah, that's going to ruin the game. We're going to see how that's going to pan out for the preseason game, the PIs and stuff like that. And then you can have the ability to replay And technically, as a DB, it's harder against you because you're not allowed to touch nor redirect at the 5 yards. So it's harder, and playing that position, you want to be as aggressive as possible, especially out of Chris Richard's system. And you want to be able to redirect. And that's why you want the longer, bigger, stronger, taller corners, that physical corner that can redirect and play a little closer to the LOS and do those things. So that's probably why Jordan Lewis is not getting a lot of playing time. So Cowboy Nation, we're going to have to figure this thing out, man. As it relates to the PI and all that stuff, look for some crazy calls to happen. That's just how it goes, Cowboy Nation. But it is what it is, man. Do you think Tony Pollard would be the X factor? I think that Tony Pollard, believe it or not, is going to be one of those guys that is going to help this team out so much because of the fact that now you have somebody with Ezekiel Elliott to give him a spell. And when you have a spell back, you get a fresher Ezekiel Elliott. You can't tell me that the best part of waking up is coffee in your cup. You can't tell me that Ezekiel Elliott, a healthier and a less exhausted Ezekiel Elliott, wouldn't be better for this team. I really think that would help this team out tremendously. I should have shook it up, man. Sorry about that. All right, so that's just how it goes, Cowboy Nation. That's how it goes. Guys, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, man. Help me out. Help me out because this channel still is under review with the YouTube. So I'm just still posting here so we won't not have any traction here. This is just me talking personally about my YouTube page or what have you. I really appreciate the support. Share this content. Let a friend, neighbor, foe know where to go when they want to tune in to Cowboys Sports Talk. Also, there's a link in the description box talking about Cowboys Experience and other things to support this channel. Check them out, man. Help us out. Pollard return kicks. Tony, yeah, he does. I'm calling now. Cowboys offense will average 28 points a game. Nick, if they average 28 points a game, boy, don't you know the difference between averaging 28 points a game and averaging 22 points a game that we averaged last year? The difference is being ranked 22nd in offense opposed to being ranked 4 or 5 in offense. 28 is the sweet number. If we can average 28 points a game, that will make us a perennial team that goes straight to deep down into the playoff. Especially, shout out to you, Jimmy, especially when you look at it from these parameters, especially when you look at it like this, Cowboy Nation. 28 points a game, and if our defense can be stingy enough to still be at where we was averaging, allowing only 10 to 12, 13 points a game, don't you know that's the pedigree of a dominant, nasty team? That would be crazy, and I think that we should. I think that we should be a plus touchdown, because if we are a plus touchdown, going from 22 to 28, ooh, it'll be nasty. Ooh, that'll be nasty, man. But Nick Blue, if that happened, I'm going to write your name down. If we averaged right at 28 points a game, man, I'm going to send something special to you, man. I really do. The rookies can be something special on our team for years to come. This is from Wido. Yes. And I'm going to let this stream go to 20 minutes. Reason why I think that this rookie class is going to be special, because everybody that we picked up is all... None of these guys are really starters, right? Last year was really no starters. LVE was not starting off week 1, week 2, but he played some games and his skill level made him stay on the field. And then what happened with Sean Lee made him stay on the field as well. So, but what we need out of these guys are a high level of production. And it would be nice to see Tristan ease his way into this defense and not be an immediate starter, not having all those responsibilities poured upon him. Where is he thinking? I want him to come in smoothly to spell Antoine Barbecue Woods or spell Christian Covington or spell Hyder and or Malik Jackson. And then what that does is now you have a fresh guy that you can assign to a point to do certain things which will make him not think, and he'll be able to just play ball. Man, that'll be nice. All right, Cowboy Nation, really appreciate each and every last one of y'all. I'm about to drink my coffee, about to wake up a little bit. I will stream live on the other channel later on today, and we will talk about some numerous other things as it relates to the Cowboys. But we need to start off 2-0. We need to have a good year from Jason Garrett, a good year from Dak Prescott, and a fantastic year with Ezekiel Elliott. We need Sean Lee to stay healthy. He's already determined that he's going to play the strong side. The weak side linebacker position will be still LVE. Jalen Smith, this is going to be the year for him. He's going to get his bag. I'm thinking that the Cowboys predicting that he's going to play lights out, so they might as well start the negotiations now opposed to later, right? Jump on it and then versus later. Now versus later. But that's all the time that I have for right now. I really thank you all for yours. And remember, you're listening to nothing but the best. Salute. I'm out. Peace.